Long lines formed outside several Philadelphia polling places on June 2nd for the primary election. In the midst of a pandemic and growing civil unrest, many felt it was more important than ever to exercise their right to vote.
Well, voting has always been very important in my family because my parents remember when they couldn't vote. So if I didn't vote today, I wasn't going to eat. But more importantly, with all that's going on with the COVID epidemic and the George Floyd riots, voting was one of the most powerful ways that I could express my voice and to put people in office that would bring about policy changes to prevent things from like George Floyd from happening in the first place.
I think this is very important. It's never not important. I think this is what this is all about. Like, if we don't vote for anyone, we just let anyone into the office. We have to make sure that we elect the individuals that we know are going to fight for us. So it's very important to not only just protest your ideas, it's also important to vote and let your voice be heard in that manner as well.
I think in a time when the world feels like it's going a little bit out of control, it's important to come back to the things you do have control over, and this is definitely one of them, is coming out here, being with people that are in the community, or mailing in if you felt like that was right for you, but just to have your voice be heard and make sure that you vote for the change that you want.
I'm still dealing with all the stuff that's going on in Philly right now, so the emotions from all the different issues that we're dealing with is kind of weighing on me right now. But I'm really I am happy, and I hope that a lot of people come out to make their difference in our communities. A lot is at stake, I feel like, during this time, during this year. So I'm glad. I'm just happy that I still have the privilege to be able to do it.
But I feel like with the state of the country right now and how these injustices need to end, and we can't have the same person running our country again. And it needs to change, and I think that people really need to think about that and go out there and vote.
If you want change, get the vote. You want something different, cast your vote. I don't care what way you do it, as long as you vote.
Our vote right now, will determine the outcome of the future. Because Rome wasn't built overnight, and this is what's going on in today's politics and stuff is not going to be changed overnight.
So what was it like voting today?
It was fine. No line. People very polite, organized.
Everyone's wearing masks, giving out gloves, hand sanitizer. Seems safe.
It was simple. It was okay. The place wasn't packed, and I just voted and came out.
So it was a little tense in there. I felt like some people it was too late for them to do their mail-in ballot, but they didn't necessarily want to go in to vote, so they were a little touchy. But
some of them that was coming in was didn't know, they didn't know if the ballots was right. So I was telling them they could still do the provisional ballots if they want to in there, if they feel as though that the ballot that they mailed in didn't get there.
I didn't get my papers for the mail-in ballot. They never came to my house, so it was, I had to come here.
At least one voter was concerned that the city's efforts to consolidate polling places would lead to a lower voter turnout. Philadelphia went from 831 polling places last year to 190 for the primary, as many poll workers expressed concern for their safety during the pandemic.
The address they're supposed to go every year, they change it. And like me, I have to come over here. This is not where I vote. I vote at 8th and Diamond all the time. So for the changes, people probably rather stay home. It's pandemic out there. I don't want to go to a different place. I don't know who's going to be there. They're going to lose some votes for that reason.
The pandemic didn't keep you away?
No, absolutely not. I could go outside for groceries, but I'm definitely going outside to vote.
I mean, I can wash my hands, wear a mask, keep my risk to a minimum.
How come you didn't do a mail-in ballot, for example?
A mail-in ballot, that concerns me, even though there are no statistics or no numbers that suggest that there's widespread voter fraud with mail-in ballots. I just like to be counted, I like to be seen, and I like to make sure that my vote is counted. So it's more important for me to come in person and do it.
I didn't trust the city to send my mail-in ballot in time, so I just didn't bother.
I just didn't trust the mail-in because I thought Trump would challenge mail-in, so I thought I'm going to show up because I want to make sure that man doesn't get reelected.
last couple of days have obviously been really difficult for lots of people across the country, and I wanted to come and just like to actually put my hands on the voting ballot and to press the buttons and to again be with people that are equally as like civilly involved. It was important for me to kind of do something, and that's what this is for me.